Okay, honestly, in today's video, my only goal is to finally help you with this debate of whether or not you should buy the 8GB or the 16GB M1 MacBook Air or MacBook Pro. The short answer for most people watching this video, do not buy the 16GB model. That's my personal opinion. I would say that unless you are an extreme user, and I mean like an intense user pushing the MacBook Air or Pro to its absolute limits every single day, hours on end, you really just won't see any noticeable difference in performance with the extra RAM. Also, something else to consider is that Apple chipsets significantly get better year over year, so it's reasonable to expect that the M1X or M2 or whatever Apple calls the next processor is going to be even better than the ones that we have today. From a cost perspective, it actually doesn't make a whole lot of sense to maximize the specifications of the current MacBooks out today, especially if they're gonna be getting better year over year. You're much better off just getting the base model, saving that extra 200 bucks that you would have spent on the RAM, and putting that towards the newer models that come out, and also even consider reselling the model that you buy. Like, MacBooks hold their value year over year, so you can get a lot of money back on the resale market for these devices. But okay, I hear you. There are people who don't want to upgrade their laptop every year or two, and they actually want to hold on to these laptops for 3, 5, or even 6+ years. Does my answer change for these people? Not really, but let me explain. If you're a student or casual user, I wouldn't even think twice about getting 16GB. I would just go right ahead and buy the 8GB model. That is plenty for the kind of uses you have for a computer. If you're a professional programmer though, you actually might benefit immediately from having 16GB because software development can actually be very RAM intensive, and you know who you are, and you probably will know already to buy the 16GB model. If you're a video editor that shoots 4K footage or below, get the 8GB model. That's more than plenty to get the work done. If you're shooting 6K or 8K video, you might benefit from the 16GB model, and you should consider that if you have the money. If you feel that I haven't actually touched on your workflow or on your specific needs for these M1 MacBooks, please drop me a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to read what you're looking for to do with these devices and give you my personal recommendation in the comment section. In terms of the model that I use, I get asked this question every single day, and I use the base model MacBook Air at 256GB of storage and 8GB of RAM, and I've been perfectly happy. I do pretty heavy video editing and make all the videos that you see here on this channel. I edit all the photos on Photoshop and Lightroom. Like, I do a lot of work on this computer, and the 8GB of RAM has been more than plenty for me to get the work done. Overall though, at the end of the day, all this debate about 8GB of RAM or 16GB of RAM just really comes down to the fact that people want the fastest macOS experience possible for the work that they want to do. Thankfully, our video sponsor today, Clean My Mac, can help us with that. It's an all-in-one tool to ensure that your Mac is running at its most optimal and fastest state with a click of just one button. It scans for system junk and cache files, does a complete virus scan of your computer to remove all malware threats, and it executes tasks such as freeing up RAM to ensure that your Mac is running at its fastest. It also has built-in tools such as an uninstaller to make sure you are completely removing an application and its leftover files from the hard drive, ensuring that you're saving the most space. Click my link down below to download Clean My Mac today if you guys are interested. And full disclosure, I do get some kickback on each of your signups, so if you are genuinely interested in the software and you do want to support what I do here on this channel through more than just watching these videos, clicking that link and subscribing to their service actually gives me some kickback and helps me produce these videos that you see here every day. And I'd be super appreciative of that. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Comment hashtag M1 MacBook if you finish the video. Drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But I'll catch all of you guys in the next video. Peace.